Hey everybody, it's Ruby here today, and I thought that I would do my Q&A video that I promised to do about a month and a half ago, and I also wanted to apologize for being AWOL for about that month and a half. When I had hoped to do a video a week, what I hadn't really remembered about university is that it takes a lot out of me. So university takes a fair amount of hours and it's also fairly exhausting, and so anything that I do that isn't university related is usually trying to catch up with family or friends, or even just downtime. So unfortunately, things like YouTube videos and other things like that have sort of fallen onto the wayside, and it's not because I dislike YouTube videos, it's not because I no longer want to do them, nothing like that. It's just that I haven't really had time to do them, or I found them to be incredibly stressful. That being said, I am back. Hopefully you'll see a lot more videos of me. I'm nearly done or have completed War and Peace. I'm just sort of on the epilogue now. So there will be a review on that soon, and once War and Peace is done, obviously it'll be a little bit less stressful to be completing books because I won't be completing a 1,000-page book for a review. But that's just something to keep in mind with these videos, is that I can't always completely promise a straightforward schedule just because I'm trying to get into the groove of university again. So let's get on to the questions. I have Jo Reads Books, and she asked a couple of different questions. The first one is, what are you studying? I'm studying psychology. I'm in my third year, and I hope to do some sort of research either on sexuality or relationships, or I would like to do some sort of counseling psychology, but that depends on what graduate program I get into, if any. I live at home. The university that I go to is the same that my hometown basically is. I chose to go to a school for my undergraduate that would cost me less money, but that was also something that I would be willing to put on my resume. So a well enough known school, I guess. I do not have any siblings yet. And I do have a dog. Her name's Molly. I'll insert a clip of her just here. I feel like if I bring her over, she's just gonna be constantly in the video, and that's not gonna be a good idea. Molly. And then for the disassociative type, she asked 2 questions, one of which is, number 1 book you hate the most. That would be Catcher in the Rye. I read it not as part of a class, but as just, I picked up the book thinking, hey, this is a classic, I'll like it, because I have found that with a lot of other books. And I found Holden Caulfield to be incredibly irritating. I found him to be very arrogant and ignorant, and I couldn't get into his character, and it left a bad taste in my mouth. Now I understand that that's sort of the reason that people do read it, that it's sort of like a journey, and that it's about a teenager and it's about all these other things, but sometimes those books don't come across very well, and I don't think that one did. There have been other books too that I've probably disliked but not remembered because I probably picked it up and put it back down again quite soon, and they're probably not as well known. As for trash fiction / erotica, I have read some in the past, and I do think that there's some sort of more popular books now that would be put under that genre without naming names. So I have enjoyed 1 or 2, and I'm not against them in any sort of way. Sometimes they're actually quite funny, especially the covers, but I don't read that many, and they're not really under a genre that I would consider my top like 5 favorites. So that's everything. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I will, so like I've said, we'll be having a War and Peace book review video coming up probably next week, hopefully, cross your fingers. And after that, I'll be trying to get back into the groove of YouTube videos as well as university. So we'll see what happens. So like, comment, subscribe, do your thing. I'll link the people who asked questions down below, and I will talk to you guys later.